hair's doing my head in for some reason. Hello everyone, it is Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to another episode of iZombie. This is episode 4 of season 4, as we are continuing what has been a very, very interesting season so far. We've 3 episodes down, of course, several more to go, but it has been very, very interesting all across the board. Angus, Fillmore Graves, of course with Liv. Like, it's been a very, very fascinating season, and I'm excited to get into the second part to last week's episode. As we get, kind of hit a bit of a dark ending. There's been smuggling going on in regards to bringing people into Seattle, of course. Yeah, Liv was essentially head over heels last week, so it was quite a fun persona for Liv to be on. And yeah, like I said, it will be very, very interesting to see what's going to happen in this episode. So that said, let's get into episode 4 of season 4 for iZombie. Let's go.
Trash compactor? Like a bum? Like you?
No.
I'm struggling.
Relax, man, I'm just having fun.
Oh, okay.
I'm Russ.
Oh, yeah, that, I wouldn't call that fun. Dick.
Dawson, my soulmate. That dreamy smile.
It was one night.
Those sexy,
oh no.
piercing eyes.
Like this
Yeah.
So perfect. I keep asking myself,
Is that Colin Firth?
where?
Oh, wow.
They have a video of me scratching a douchebag.
They
To be
have
fair,
a
he
video
was a
of a
douchebag.
Fillmore Graves soldier scratching an unarmed human civilian.
Yeah.
That's America's
Doesn't look
worst
good,
nightmare.
does it?
Find the video.
Like, I agree the guy was a douche, but I mean, it doesn't look good for a company, does it? Like, especially when zombies are already a controversial subject.
Uh-huh.
So it
I am a potential billionaire. You
So
are
it was
the man who's
Blaine
gonna
who took
prove
the
his
cures.
loyalty to me so you can reap the benefits of my success.
That's fair.
So here's your chance.
Oh
I
shit.
need all eyes on.
I am billionaire. There's two. Definitely silent. True life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
You know, I've
Team
never been
player.
happy. Not even as a child.
Oh, it's about to get real.
Well, hopefully Donnie doesn't really have anything to hide.
Fate. I was very hungry.
And I know you felt our soulmate bond. I'll be at Human Zombie Night again this Tuesday. Meet
Tim
me
might
there.
not even go
I
on
wanna spend the rest
Craigslist.
of my life decomposing with you.
What? It's zombie romance.
Yeah, but
No. It's
Eton bowled for the Cambridge cricket team. I currently reside at a 1,200-acre estate
Rob.
in Basingstoke, though for my sins, I find myself here on what I presumed would be a brief
Sheesh.
business trip.
was that your attempt at orchestrating a meet cute
It was more of a mug cute.
or a meat cup? Do not pal into this parent trap.
You're really putting the no in Babino.
I mean, I don't think it's spelt that way.
Is that the guy in charge of Fillmore Graves?
Oh boy. Hey, we got a plane vision! Hey!
Graves. Shh. Hello,
Oh
officers.
boy.
How are you?
Oh, that's so surreal.
Right, you are my child. Because
This is not really helping Fillmore's case, is it?
good word of brother love.
Now that you... Oh no, he's... Oh no. Shit. Or you could just catch a movie or what? Okay, maybe not.
Cut the sexual tension between you and Ravi with my artisanal cherrywood tomato.
Wow.
I know Nancy Myers is holding a brain hostage, so I'm gonna let that one slide. Although, speaking
Sheesh.
of triangles, how did Clive react to his lady cheating on him?
So he doesn't know yet.
Realized that this man that was keeping me fed was
Season 1.
murdering people.
Yeah. What?
Murdering kids. So I tried to
I
stop.
wonder who.
I told the police everything.
Oh
Zombies,
shit!
brains, dead kids. But they laughed me out of the office. 3 days later, my husband Max was murdered. Somehow they knew what I'd done. That was for the same reason you started eating murdered people's brains. To feel needed. To feel of use.
Oh, there's that importance you're longing for. Damn.
Way to go, pal. You just lost your friend $500.
Oh. Bad Cop Major is
Give me
coming to
the
play.
number, or you'll spend the next week in a Fillmore Graves re-education camp.
Shit!
Education camp.
Yeah, but, like, the people are not gonna take this, are they?
In Spain stays mainly on the plane. The rain in Spain.
Hello, Ravi. I'm a good girl, I am.
I'm trying to channel Prince William. You sound like a garbage disposal with a vocal fry.
I thought you were doing My Fair Lady, the OG makeover movie.
And is a solid gold relic from the Cinque Terre villages. It was gifted to me by Prince Albert, Duke of Kent.
He's doing this on the spot, isn't he?
Between us, he lost a bet. And that's why I never drink Glenmore in G at the Grand Prix.
All right then, let's do this. I'll give you a time and a place to meet. You make
To saying whatever you want without consequence. So let me draw a very clear boundary for you right now. My relationship with Dale is none of your business. And there's not a brain in the world you could be on that would change that.
Going to be there's going to be an open
I
relationship.
suspect this is coming from you.
Oh shh.
So stop.
And lo,
Oh,
my eyes have been deceived.
bit of history.
Now, we are witness to a miracle.
Oh
my
boy.
children. Standing before us is the ancient. If I ever see you here again wearing that devil's cloth, I'll knock your skull clean off your body.
Jesus Christ. Not menacing whatsoever, Angus.
Here I am.
Get ready.
So, you probably want your money, right? There's no rush. Oh, Pickle. I'll get it off your corpse.
Pickle! He said... I was gonna say. Boy.
It's a G17.
Enough to hold me?
How about this? Is this enough? A direct connection between you and the incinerator where you burned your victims.
Uh-huh. You can't hide now, bud. And it's pickles for him.
Nice work, Pickles.
Let's agree that calling me that isn't going to become a thing, okay? And thank
It
you.
is.
I saw Basio kissing another guy at the scratching post.
Oh, shit.
I'm so sorry, Clive.
Oh, shit.
For everything.
Unless...
I thought you'd want to know.
We're in an open relationship.
There we are. I had a feeling.
Maybe Michelle can help you work through it.
Too soon.
Yeah. Time and a place.
I can't believe you guys talked me into bringing
So,
you here.
yeah, it was a compromise, but it's not something that Clive is, you know, A-okay, like, I guess A-okay on.
Tell me, where do you get all these brains?
Well, I am the head of a huge criminal enterprise.
Good
Now,
joke.
I have to go do a terrible thing to a nice old lady.
Hey, you're leaving her alone.
I got dosed with wrestler brain.
We heard you. All of New
Did they acquire Randy Savage's brain?
Liv, how is it going with the new boyfriend?
Oh,
I'm
goodness.
sorry, Major, but it's only right that you should know. I have a new boyfriend. And if there's such a thing as love,
I don't know.
he's in there.
For crying out loud. She's gonna be disappointed. Ah! Sixpence! I love this song so much. Oh. Oh, no. Spear him, Major!
This makes me happy.
Oh,
Do tell.
Sunday, my friend took me to this cool new church. The preacher, he's so intense but brilliant. He really understands the role that humans should play in the New World Order.
Which is what?
Food. Humans are evolutionary inferiors.
And just
Oh
like
boy,
that,
there you go.
Prince Charming turned into a horrible, wart-covered zombie supremacist
There's more than just the face.
Guess I didn't need to know your last name after all.
It's Timerson.
Tim Timerson.
Tim Timerson?
No, thank you.
Tim. Okay. Ugh.
Did you find?
Now, there's definitely going to be a case for Liv and Major to be back kissy-kissy, but at least they're on good terms. Now.
And if these are my soulmates, I just might be the luckiest girl in the world.
She's got a great group. I mean, Clive should be there. Yeah. Clive should be there, like, in terms of the whole... I don't know if, you know, it would be a bit far to call Clive a soulmate. Like, do they have that... I mean, they have a really, really great dynamic, but do they have that dynamic to, yeah, basically be considered a soulmate? But, yeah. Whew. Some really, really great stuff. Yeah, Tim was always going to be a too good to be true situation, wasn't he? I mean, one night, and she was head over heels for Tim, and she really didn't know anything about him. So it was like being hit with a ton of bricks when Tim wasn't exactly pleasant. So... But no, there was some really, really great bits in this, especially with the whole serial killer bit. Of course, we wrapped that up really neatly, especially with Ravi doing a very, very OTT accent. So, yeah. But it went down a lot better than I thought. So, it was going to go down. So, yeah. Things could be rosier for Renegade at the minute, now that... Chase has her, so great. But no, overall, this was a pretty neat second part from last week's episode. So a neat second part to last week's episode that ended on a very, very sinister level. I thought we were going to get more of that murderer, of course, but no, I really, really thought that there was a lot of great factors in this episode with us finding out a bit about Renegade and how she met Liv in the past, as well as, you know, seeing her intentions, but also, you know, characters all across the board in this episode were pretty fun, especially Blaine being on a personality that slips everything up, basically, in terms of dishing out dialogue and whatnot. No secret is safe, and it was just really, really great, especially the last part before he got to Renegade, where you know, he's saying something, playing it off as a joke, and yeah, it wasn't a joke. So yeah, so Blaine was just really, really fun, but also Major as well, being on Wrestler Brains. I do wish he kind of RKO'd Tim in a sense, or I don't know, did the AA to him? I don't know. You can tell I don't watch wrestling as much as I used to, but it's still there. It is still there. Though I am pretty sure he was trying to embody Randy Savage, so that or Hulk Hogan. But I feel I was getting more of a Randy Savage vibe from Major there. So yeah, but yeah, this was pretty great stuff. Like I said, I feel like with like all across the board, there were some really, really great moments. Ravi and his accent. You even had a bit of depth from Clive as well, which it was revealed that him and Dale are in an open relationship, though Clive is not exactly too thrilled to make this decision. It's not something that he really you know, would ideally be in. But it is a very, very difficult situation, because you either lose Dale, who you don't want to anyways, because your heart yearns for her, or you have or looking out for yourself really, because of the fact that, you know, an open relationship is not something that he really subscribes to, but he wants Dale to be happy at the end of the day, and he is willing to make a sacrifice, really. So, but I also really am. There was a really, really great moment where he called out Liv in regards to, I know you're so used to relying on your personality to take the fall, but this is not it. I really, really do like that, because I feel like, especially as of recent, we've been delving into Liv and how she allows her adjustment to a personality to kind of take the fall for any kind of shenanigans that she is in. So I'm glad that, you know, characters are calling out Liv. Like, Peyton even had a moment in this episode as well, where she's like, okay, yeah, that's surely the personality speaking. You need, whereas in reality, you can't fall back on your personalities all the time. So I am really, really liking the fact that this show is, you know, showcasing that Liv, she is a likable character so much, but there are flaws with her, and she needs to kind of have that understanding, really. So she, like I said, you can't fall back on the personalities all the time. So yeah, but no, it was a really, really great moment from Clive, because he is not usually this. I guess you could say he's not usually this open when it comes to discussing his feelings and whatnot in regards to how he snapped at Liv because of the fact that she was, you know, prying on his relationship, etc. But I feel like with the adjustment to being in an open relationship, it's kind of had him on a bit of edge as well when it goes when the subject shift towards him and his relationships, or any kind of shenanigans that might happen with him and Dale. So it is a very, very tough pill to swallow, I would say, but it's a sacrifice that he is willing to make. So I just don't think that it's going to be a long-term solution, if anything, because this episode made it clear that Clive was not really too comfortable with an open relationship. So I feel like there's going to be a limit where Clive just can't embrace that anymore. So, but it is pretty difficult because of the fact that you can't have that normal relationship now that Dale is a zombie. So unless Clive becomes a zombie himself. So, and I hope they don't go in that direction, because I mean, with Ravi, he's, you know, part zombie-ish, which I'm hoping we do you know, touch upon that at some point in the future again. But yeah, I would like a grounded. I mean, we've got Peyton, who isn't a zombie, so I'd like one main character to be grounded to the roots of humanity, really. So, and I feel like Clive is perfect for that. So yeah, but it was really, really great stuff. Obviously, Tim, he was, it was a too good to be true scenario, and it was always going to be that case, wasn't it? When Liv couldn't, in the last episode, Liv began her struggles in regards to not being able to find him, and then it continued in this episode. And then when she did find him again, well, surprise, surprise. Well, the surprising thing was that he was a devotee to Angus and his new cult. But surprise, surprise, he was a jerk. So I just had a bad feeling that, you know, he's got a pretty face, etc. But there's going to be something ugly behind the appearances and whatnot. There is going to be something in his personality that just seems off. And supremacist. Yep. So yeah, the fact that he's ragging on the zombies, people like Major and whatnot, like, Liv's not gonna let that slide. I mean, yeah, Liv and Major did have a bit of a falling out a couple of episodes ago. They've mended things together, but yeah, it's yeah, it was always going to be a too good to be true scenario, sadly, in regards to Tim. So it sucks, but yeah. So, but thankfully she realized that, you know what, you might have a pretty face, but your personality is far from pretty. Yeah, like she realized that she could not, it was best to give up those dreams fantasizing about Tim and realize that Tim's a bit of a jerk, and that's not something she wants to subscribe to in life, is it? So, and there is, of course, this conversation in regards to how Liv made the mention about, hey, like, we might not need a person in terms of a romantic relationship. As long as I've got the people that love me so much, Ravi, Peyton, Major, etc., that counts really. And you know, sometimes in life you do have to, like, not everyone, of course, but there are cases in life where even though that I feel like Liv and Major are going to be endgame material, there is a point in where you just got to sit down and think, you know what, I've got the people that I've got the people surrounding me in my life that I love and cherish without having any kind of romantic vibes or whatever, and that's enough. So I was in that spot like a couple of years ago, and whereas of course things have changed in 2022 for me, yeah, there are moments, like I said, Major and Liv, I feel like they're going to be endgame material, but at this moment right now, Liv has this kind of acceptance that she's got the people that she loves so much already, and she doesn't need to pursue anything really. So yeah, and plus sometimes you just gotta, you can just be done in terms of relationships and whatnot, especially with Liv's track record, of course. So maybe it's for the best for both parties. For Liv, obviously, with Tim being a jerk, and for Tim himself, doesn't want to, you know, join the list of the deceased. So yeah, but no, I really thought that the whole Ravi, like I said, the undercover thing was just gold, especially the accent. It was OTT, but it was an enjoyable level of OTT. As well as the fact that there were reminiscences of the fact that we had him pose like as someone who was interested in the zombie cultist situation last season, and now we have him entering dangerous waters really with obviously the serial killer, which, like I said, I feel like there should have been a bit of a focus on him as like in this episode. I feel like that kind of side of things was underutilized, but like I said, I feel like with this episode it kind of made up for it with all of the characters having a great time to shine really. So yeah, and I also really love the fact that we have further tensions for, I guess, in regards to Fillmore Graves, and they are continuing to be embroiled in some really sticky complications, basically, because obviously there was the whole drama in regards to Tucker being scratched accidentally, and you have well, it's not just the people in the bar. So yeah, because that was a really intense situation when Major was asking, okay, where's the phone, basically, and things were getting ugly. But it was also Angus and his group, and there's a bit of history with Angus and Major, obviously, in regards to the whole Chaos Killer situation. So yeah, I'm wondering if that's a little tease for things to come in the future in regards to Angus's group and Major just squaring off, especially since Angus refers to Fillmore Graves as the Devils, essentially. So yeah, it would not be surprising if there are going to be a big conflict between Angus's group and Fillmore Graves. Yeah, wouldn't be surprising if that was a thing for the latter part of this season. So yeah, but yeah, and it was really great to learn a bit more about Renegade. Like I said, it was really nice to see the motivations that Renegade has, and how she wants to be she wants to be this heroic figure, to feel the need to be something greater, something important in life, really. So I really and there is that like idea that me and you were alike, really, especially with what you do. So I really did like that. I'm hoping that nothing damning comes for Renegade, but yeah, it is a really difficult scenario, of course, with Chase. Just, yeah, that smile at the end, though, after Blaine, should I say, delivered her, was just pretty sinister. So yeah, but no, I really thought that this was a great episode. Really loved it. Loved, like I said, all the characters, in my opinion, shone in their own ways. And yeah, it should be very interesting to see what does happen next. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!